Want to say welcome to Jennifer. How are you?
Wonderful. Hi, Denise. How are you? I'm
Okay,
excited and ready to go.
fantastic. Right. So I was sharing
Uh-huh.
that in this call, what we're dealing with is acknowledging the feelings. We're not going to pretend we don't have feelings of shame or we have feelings of guilt or
Uh-huh.
that we haven't done enough or we should be doing more at this
Yeah.
age. All of that is.
Right.
But
That's sure.
I mean, I spoke with someone who has
Mhm.
a significant amount of debt today,
Wow.
and I think her feelings were more than the debt. Okay,
Mm.
and
Yeah.
I find that a lot of the case a lot of times. Additionally, persons like I work with a lot of people in bankruptcy,
Yes.
and persons, they don't get good advice. They're not working with people who can give them support and guidance. And that's where we
Mm.
want to move from. We want to move you from a place of lack of support to support.
Yes.
And so we
Yes.
have a number of strategies that we are going to be looking at in this call so that we can confidently say being financially stuck in debt is a feeling, because if
Hmm.
you have the support, you have the guidance, you have a plan of action,
That's important.
yes, things can change. And
Yes.
so, okay, so this is the agenda. So of course,
Hmm.
our referral marketing coach Jennifer Williams Livingston is with us. I'm so happy.
Hi, everybody. Oh,
And
yes. Wouldn't
yes,
miss
you're
it
going
for the
to take
world.
through how referral marketing works. We
Hmm.
will discuss our strong partners in this because, again, I make no hesitation to say referral marketing is one of the most powerful ways to deal with your debt. It's very powerful. We want to show you a plan how to
Hmm.
make money daily. We want to help you create a referral marketer's mindset, and we want to talk about how you get coaching support.
Support.
All
Hmm.
right. So
Good.
here are our partners. Listen, so many of us are in confusion, don't know the right place to go for help. The first place you need to go is where it's certified, where
That's
you
important.
know that you're working with established people.
Hmm.
So our partnership is the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean, UCC. And so the Caribbean Credit Repair Association is the accrediting body for persons who do debt counseling. Okay? And the Credit Repair Services is the company we work with to do debt
Yes.
counseling. So you can see the interconnection
Hmm.
and why you're going to get powerful support. And you can Google. So important when you're dealing with people who are in integrity to
Yes.
be able to Google them.
So
Okay.
important.
So much fly by night out there. So I just
Hmm.
want to reinforce how important it is to work with people who are
Reputable.
referenced and
Yes.
reputable.
Yes.
Exactly. Because at the end of the day, only you can decide if you want to step
Hmm.
above and beyond your debt.
That's true.
Okay, here we
Yes.
go. So, Jennifer, I will be running the slides.
Hmm.
I'll
And
jump in
you,
and talk.
of course, you will, because we're gonna
And
do this as a tag team.
yes, and here we go. Because in this training that we're doing, finding groups and getting referrals is so key. And why would you say that, Jennifer? Why is this the key?
Because, like every good program, we work as a team. And referral marketing is what you do when you work along with a team. And so it's going to be important that you, as you mentioned yesterday, I hope everyone was on the training yesterday evening, we spoke about your warm list. And that's where you're going to find your groups from. And I don't know if they recall any of what you said yesterday, Denise.
Yes,
Who are the persons on your warm list?
you're right.
These are the persons that you interact with every day. They may be
Right.
members of your service clubs, they may be members of your church community, they may be your own co workers. These are where you're going to be able to find those groups and get your referrals going. So why not
Right.
let's get right into it?
Right. Okay, so Jennifer, your mentor, is someone well respected in the referral marketing and sales industry, having done, 20 years or more
And I'm
of
only 21, guys. Hey.
exactly of team building. And we
Hmm.
really have a vision of having people on the team that share the vision that we want to help people get out of debt, get from
Yes.
out of the debt burden
Hmm.
because they're taking on a new skill.
What was it that
Okay?
Bridget called it yesterday? Need
Unnecessary
suffering,
sufferation.
needless suffering,
Needless suffering.
and this needless sufferation.
Needless suffering. But guess what? We're all and it doesn't matter your salary.
No.
I can tell you I have coached people
Hmm.
who have and these are Jamaican dollars just for the
Right.
record,
Hmm.
900,000 monthly salary and
Right.
drowning. And another person with an $86,000 salary and drowning.
Just the same. Doesn't
Just the
matter.
same. And you would say to yourself, "Oh my word,
Hmm.
but I'm earning 900,000 Jamaican dollars. Me set, me good."
Mm-mm.
Well, here's the challenge.
Yes.
We're back to not having great advice because I
True.
can tell you this person, they make 900,000.
Hmm.
Taxes is about 125% of that.
Percent of that. Right.
Okay. Then they found an insurance agent that
Hmm.
convinced them that they were to do about 300,000
Oh,
out of that salary in insurance policies. It was not investment
it,
policies.
that's the problem.
It wasn't, it was whole life and some other type
Hmm.
of policies that um
Good to
it
have.
wasn't it was in a different circumstance it would have
Hmm.
been good.
Yes.
In the circumstance of my client, because she relied on the insurance and she didn't understand anything else,
Right.
um when the job came to an end,
Wow.
so did the ability to pay for
To
those
pay the
policies,
insurance.
and
Yes.
therefore the lapse they didn't have any value and
Mm.
such.
Yes.
So it became a really heavy nightmare for the client. And so when we say
Unfortunately.
on this call that
Hmm.
you want to learn to earn $15,000 a day, do not underestimate the power of that skill set you have. Because for a lot of people in traditional jobs, when it is time to transition, you see, at 58, for whatever reason, that's when the pension people come and talk to you, right? Because
When
you're
it's a little
soon,
too late.
yeah, you're soon out of the system. And at 58, you realize, the law says 60 for females and 65 for males. And you're having this conversation at 58.
At 58. Now,
And your
really.
job is your only source. But guess what happened? For a lot of people, and again, I can say to you at this point, I have worked with more than a lot of cases that
Where
go to
this
the
is the
court,
reality. Yeah.
because
Hmm.
the pension payment is persons were doing 5% or 10%
Right.
throughout their
Hmm.
working life.
Hmm.
So when they're frightened to realize that you're probably getting 10 to 20% of your salary in your pension check,
That's
okay?
it. Hmm.
And you don't have any other skill. You don't have the skill to map out a 90-day plan to
For
grow
yourself.
your business. You don't have
Yes.
a 90-day plan to map out how you're going to get customers. That's why I'm so happy Jennifer is with us,
That
because that's
we're here.
what you have done your entire career.
That's it.
Map out territories,
Yep.
map out how to make things happen. And we want to do that with you. In fact, hint, hint, next week's training will be, what do you do in the next 100 days? We're
That's
going to talk
right.
about it. And I know
Hmm.
Jennifer will have an awesome PowerPoint on that. So we won't go down that road just yet.
Not today. Not just
No,
yet.
no.
No.
All right.
No.
Oops. This is past myself. So I have been talking about myself, but I really help
Hmm.
people to organize their money. One of the things I use, let me just jump over here. I use is a software called Wi-Fi.
Yes.
Let me share with you a recent client conversation. It'll be private, so you won't see the person's name.
Mm-hmm.
So the person in question has no emergency savings, no general savings. They do have a mortgage, they have a
Ah.
car loan, credit
Mm-hmm.
card, and a total of personal loans. So the mortgage is 7.7, the
Mm-hmm.
car loan is 4.4. So call that 12 million. And these are
Wow.
Jamaican dollars. The credit card
Credit
is
card.
240
Mm-hmm.
and the personal loans is 5 million. So call that 17, 18 million in debt.
Wow.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I just want to jump because this software is so powerful. And let me put in a plug. It is only $8.99 US a month for this, and you get all this function. So let me jump over here.
And it's always so awesome to see what it does. Look at
Her,
this.
yeah, my client's original age of financial retirement. Remember, the law says 60 for women, but
Mm-hmm.
your money don't care about that. The money says she would be 100
Wow.
when she's retired. She could financially retire.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what we did initially was we got her down to 87, but she wasn't happy with that.
No, no. Oh,
And I'm going to
please.
show you the plan that dropped her
To
to
73.
73.
Mm.
But I will tell you that her desired financial freedom age is 57 because
Mm.
she was born 1972.
Okay.
So again, I love this program because it is so powerful and it
Mm-hmm.
shows you where you're going. This is why we are saying if you're going to clear your debt, referral marketing is one of the most powerful ways to do so.
Yes.
So let me click over on the debt button. Again, her original payoff, see it here, 81 years.
Wow.
Imagine carrying your debt to the age of 81.
And look at that.
We
Wow.
again worked a plan, and I'm going to show you the plan in a minute. The same plan we'll do for you when you team up with myself and Jennifer.
Mm-hmm.
We moved her from 81 to 54 to pay off her
Awesome.
debt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what was the plan you're asking? All right, let's go
Mm-hmm.
back.
Let's
Okay,
hear that.
here we go. Her salary is 350. Again,
Mm-hmm.
these are Jamaican dollars for the record. So her salary is 350. We did one
One. One.
UCC refer one.
Mm.
And we're going to talk about that some more in a minute. So just
Mm-hmm.
stay with us. But the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean allows you to get a 50% commission for everyone you recommend. And we
Right.
said, look, just recommend one
One
person.
person. One.
One each month. One.
Mm.
Okay.
Not even one a week, Denise. One each
One.
month.
Yes.
Wow.
Then now we said, look, a lot of people may not want lipstick and eyeshadow for Avon, but Avon sells household cleaning products.
Mm-hmm.
If you have family in the US that clean their house, they may be inclined to buy some dishwashing soap and such from Avon. I don't know if your people clean their house or not. I don't know.
They do.
Okay.
Sure they
That
do.
said, you could possibly earn even a rock bottom
Mhm. My God.
5,000 Jamaican dollars commission. Rock bottom. And
Mm,
what are you doing?
mhm.
You're sharing the link, saying to your family, help me out, buy some soap powder or whatever, right?
Dishwashing
Yeah,
liquid.
dishwashing liquid. Then now the debt counseling. Again, this is where
Hmm.
Jennifer and I are working with you.
Yes.
And you are referring you're getting 1,500
Yes.
and you are referring 10 people for the month. You are
Hmm.
helping them to get out of debt. You get $15,000. And
Just
then
like
last
that.
but not least, if you are so inclined and you're committed to learning forex trading and you
Yes.
do a minimum of 15 US dollars a day, because I
Hmm.
know people who now go out them bed
The
till
limit
they
is
make a
15.
trade
Yes, I
to get
know.
50, okay?
Hmm.
56,000 a month. 15 US a day at the Jamaican conversion rate is
Currently,
56,000 a month. These are
just like
not big
that.
numbers, you know. These are
Hmm.
not big numbers. And what did we do? We jumped her salary from 350
350. Look
to
at that.
462.
Wow.
We put $112,000.
Yes.
That is what moved her from
To,
being 100 years old to
mm-hmm.
70 odd for financial freedom. And that's
Down
what
to
moved her to 56
54.
to
Yeah.
move to clear her debt.
Yes.
So
Look at
that
that.
means we cleared her debt in 6 years
Mm-hmm.
because she's 50 right now.
Oh,
'Cause remember, I said she born 72.
72. Yes, that's right. She's
So she's,
just about 50
yes.
this year.
Do you see how powerful referral marketing is? And if
It
you
is.
come to our training next week, and I know Jennifer's going to
we're
bedazzle
we're
us
gonna be
with
there.
a sample plan to build
Hmm.
your territory and go and talk to people. She's going to give us a sample plan.
Yes.
Imagine if you implemented the plan and
Hmm.
added $112,000 Jamaican, because we can do this in the US and it's pretty much the same thing. If you
Hmm.
can add 500, 1,000 US extra on your salary, imagine the difference it makes in your life.
And we're just talking about for a month. I mean, it's
Yes,
not, you got to do this every week.
yes.
Yeah.
So I guess the question becomes, do you want to do it every week? I guess that's the question.
Only
You know,
they can determine that. Only you
right.
can decide.
But
Yeah.
this is what I mean by organizing your money. So you start with the Wise 5 program, sign up for that,
Hmm.
put in your numbers, and then you and I talk, we create a plan. And then we
Yes.
organize you so that
Hmm.
after we have the plan, you join with us on the referral
For a
team.
marketing team. Hmm.
Yeah, and you follow the plan that Jennifer creates, the 100-day plan that Jennifer creates,
Yes.
and boom, all right, 100 days. Because why is 100? Why are we picking on 100? I keep giving it away for next week, but we're picking on 100 days because you're changing mindset.
That's it. And it's going to take that 100 days.
Right. So let's keep going. So this is, as I
Yes.
said, how we organize clients. And as you can see, I
Hmm.
just proved to you, I took
It's possible.
5 years or more
Hmm.
sooner for my client to hit retirement.
Yes.
Okay. And we're not talking about legal age because that's
No.
happening anyway. We're talking about financial. So my client was at 100 when we met.
Mm,
How many of us, without a plan, without guidance,
can say
have,
this.
is no? A lot of us can say
Mm.
we're going to retire at the nice age of 100. A lot of us. That is not the challenge. The challenge is if you don't want to retire at 100. So,
That's
all right,
right.
Jennifer, this is you.
So here we go. You see, all of that Denise just shared with you. Look at this quote that we have up from Robert Louis Stevenson. It says, "Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds you plant." So, what does that mean? You have to begin just with planting the seed. So, let's go.
All right. And that's what we're doing, ladies and gentlemen. We're planting seeds. Why are we here,
Why are we
Jennifer?
here? Why are we here? As we've been sharing with you, we want you to be a part of this referral marketing team. And so we are here to show you how you can do this. And when you partner with us, reputable, well known companies, we can show you how you can increase your income. That's why we're here.
Right.
So let's have a little fun and exercise. You can put something in the chat. Referral marketing. What does that mean to you? You can share any ideas you have.
Well, let me tell you, because because we don't really want to put people on the spot, and we know this is a really new concept. We just want to remind anyone, and of course, feel free to chat because
Of
sometimes these
course.
conversations get so exciting.
Mm-hmm.
But just remind that all of what we've been building up is to
Mm-hmm.
remind you of the companies we work with,
Yes,
the reputable companies that we work with. And this is something you can do while keeping your full-time job. So I had
that's right.
just shown you my client who is earning 350. They're not leaving their job,
No, they're not. But they're
right?
gonna earn an extra $112,000
Right. And
just
you know
from
what
doing this.
what's interesting is for us in the Caribbean, this may sound like unreal. But
Mhm.
next month, July, There will be
Mm-mm.
a hotel rammed in Manhattan with
Yes.
the 10th annual Referral Marketing Association conference.
Mm-hmm.
And they've been putting this on every year. The ticket price is 500 US for one day. But
Wow.
you're going to be around people who make 250,000 US or more
Mm-hmm.
in referral marketing. This is their bread and butter. This
That's
is
all they
all they
do.
do. Exactly.
Yes. This is all they do.
Okay, so we
So,
want to run
yes.
down what we are saying you need to do or
There you
the
go.
plan.
Mm-hmm.
So
So,
there are four areas to earn.
mm-hmm.
You will be coached in these four areas. So, oh, here we go.
That's right.
Someone just we have a comment. It says
Okay.
referral marketing is
Mm-hmm.
making money on products that persons need and would
Mm-hmm.
purchase whether or not you refer them. Absolutely.
Awesome. Exactly what it is.
Absolutely.
That
Yes.
person has hit the nail on the head. Yes.
Right. Now listen, when it
Mm-hmm.
comes to debt, we are looking at four levels of cash to you.
Yes.
Four ways we're going to support you. We're going in order of size.
So,
So
mhm.
I believe most of us know persons who are in debt in our community
And they need
and,
help.
and they need help.
They need help. They
What
need
kind
help.
of help do they need? Well, we're going to
Yes.
follow up the kind of help in another training, but let us
Mm-hmm.
say one of the first ways that we help is that persons pull their credit report
Mm-hmm.
and you get three and you can
Yes.
pull them and we look for any errors
Mm-hmm.
and we make sure all three is saying the same thing. I can't tell you how many credit reports
Oh,
the
tell me
three,
about it.
yes, the
Mm-hmm.
three are telling three different
Three
stories.
different stories, three different
Okay,
ratings.
there
Yes.
you go.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the first thing. The second thing we do for our clients is we write to the credit bureaus about any
Miss.
misunderstanding. And we
Right.
also write to the financial institution. So that's the basic. There's
Mm-hmm.
much more, but that's the basic.
That
And
we
so
can do.
you right. So you would be referring, and of course we do counseling, and we believe in holistic counseling because a lot of times
Yes.
it's the career challenges that people have that lead to the debt challenges.
To
And
begin
so,
with.
yes.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
therefore, actually, with our service at Credit Repair Services, if you need career counseling, that's available.
That's also available. That's right. For
Okay.
sure. Mm-hmm.
So, the persons you recommend, they do pay a fee. And out of that fee, you get $1,500.
Per
So,
client.
imagine if you knew 10 people
Mm-hmm.
and you sent them over. Okay, that's boom. $15,000 right
Right
there.
there.
Okay,
Yes.
there's no issue. The money just deposited to your account
Mm-hmm.
once the person has paid. So,
Yes.
it's beautiful.
But let's talk about the next exciting program that we do,
Right.
Denise.
Now, what if you
Yeah.
don't just want to refer?
Mm-hmm.
What if you want to be trained and certified? Because the truth
Yes.
is, not everybody lives in Kingston. And I'm positive there's not only debt problems in
In
Kingston.
Kingston. Yes.
Right? So the other parishes, imagine
Need
if
persons.
you could
Mm-hmm.
be the certified person in your particular parish.
Being that
We
agent.
offer training,
Mm-hmm.
right? Of course, there's a fee, but guess what?
Yep.
If you bring 10 persons, there's no fee for you.
That's right.
So this is another way. So you can get your cash, you can get your 6,900,
Mm-hmm.
or we run a program and the person who
That's.
referred all of them is trained
Mm-hmm.
at no charge. So
Yes.
again, imagine brand new career, no charge.
All you got to
Now,
do is find 10 persons.
right.
And
But
that's
we're not
easy.
going to just leave you and say, oh, go find him.
Yep.
No, we're going to give you support. And so that's
Mm-hmm.
why I'm hinting, week 3, 100-day plan. Okay.
Yes.
If you then do the training and you're
Mm-hmm.
working for yourself, you
As a
can
certified coach.
charge a minimum of 10,000 per client and
Mm-hmm.
grow from there.
Yes, you
So
can.
boom. Again, as I said,
Immediately
exactly. You could be that person in the next parish and
doing
you
that.
exactly. Now,
Mm-hmm.
last but not least, I want to paint a picture for you
Oh
and
gosh, and
let you
this is one that, I mean, before you even get into that, Denise, we
yes,
want to let them know how important this one is. I
Yes.
mean, this is our accrediting body. We have partnered with the UCC, and this is a program that it's a no-brainer. I'm just like, how can they not even sign up for that?
Let me tell you, you think about it. And I'm picking on church organizations.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I don't want to offend a soul. I'm just picking on them. Imagine your church does a fundraiser, bake sale, fish
Yeah.
fry, you
Mm-hmm.
name it. People are locked up in COVID for 2 years. They're ready to come out. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You
Yes.
do this to raise money to get young people training.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Now imagine that that's your goal. And your goal is you decide you're gonna map this out for the next 12 months. And your goal is to do 100,000, 200,000 a month in bake sales or fish fry or
Hmm.
whatever it is. Bingo night,
All
whatever.
all of that effort.
And you raise enough money
Mm-hmm.
to send 23 students to UCC. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to get $1 million.
That's right.
If you were to send 65 students, you would have made $3 million. That, ladies and gentlemen, that's people's annual salary.
Come on. Some people are not even earning that as an annual
Exactly.
salary.
And I am talking about doing good,
Mm-hmm.
helping young people avoid student loans.
And also to get a career and an education
Exactly.
in an area that they want to do.
Exactly.
See?
And this is like win, 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 win to
For
the 10th
everyone.
power. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Imagine someone coming very close, brushing retirement age,
Mm-hmm.
and already active in their church, already
Hey,
active in their community, already working with young people. Imagine this being a way to earn while doing good.
while getting kids into college, getting a higher education. And that's so important.
So, we're giving you 4 ways to do good. And listen,
While earning.
you're earning and you are lifting people or yourself out
Mm-hmm.
of debt.
Yes.
Is this not something that is important? So many of us want to serve, so many of us want to give back, but we are drowning financially.
Yes. But here are ways, four distinct ways that you can do it.
Okay.
And
As
guess
I
what?
said, next
They
week.
can choose to do one or they
Mhm.
can do all.
And next week, we're going to have that roadmap, a
Mm-hmm.
sample roadmap.
A sample roadmap.
Right? We're going to have
Mm-hmm.
all our mentors to map out because, we do have a mentor on there that, let me tell you, get his van ready and
To go
he
do
would
his 100 days.
100 days
I
on the
know.
road,
I
right?
know.
So
Mm-hmm.
we want to show you different ways, right?
That's
Going
right.
on the road may not be your way in terms of driving from Kingston to
Mm.
Montego
To
Bay,
Montego
but there
Bay.
may be
Mm-hmm.
other ways. Okay, so we
Of
want to
course.
talk about
Of
that.
course.
But the idea is lift yourself out of debt, lift your community out of debt, and earn, have
Just
money
be
for your
on that
particular mission.
road.
Imagine you're going into retirement, your salary is cut, and then you stop tithing. You cut your tithe because you just
Mm.
don't have it. Here's a way to do this. Here's a way to get back to that position.
That's it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, again,
Yes.
how does it work for
Work for
you?
you. Mm-hmm.
Simply, you are talking to people in your community, gently finding out if they need help with their debts, because most people are ashamed. So, we're going to talk
Yes.
about how to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
What happens after you sign up? Well, again, when the persons pay for their counseling, you will be
Okay.
paid by the
Mm-hmm.
Friday, unless they come
Yes.
on a Friday. So they do the
You
extra
were paid on the Monday.
right.
Oh.
How do we help persons move from the debt burden? How we help in the counseling? As I said, we start with the credit report. We then
Yes.
either write to the credit
Credit
bureaus, write
bureau.
to the
Mm-hmm.
bank, and then again, because everybody's situation is different, there are different techniques we,
We use.
offer.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
there's quite, if I had to list the techniques, about 15 techniques
Mm-hmm.
that we offer. And
So,
the
and we
idea,
just don't do a one size fit all.
no,
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 we individualize the
right. And so
counseling.
the idea is, and it's in a sense, it's important in this country because
Hmm.
consumer protection
Is
has never
important.
been big. People
Hmm.
think when they sign their debt, they sign away their life. It's not true. You have
That's not
rights.
true. Yes, you do.
Okay. Next is the
The credit
credit
restoration
restoration training.
training.
How does it
Hmm.
work for you? It's a 6 weeks training program. In the 6 weeks training program, we go literally, you're going to see what we do. You're going to
Hmm.
get in each module training about what we
Yes.
do.
Hmm.
What
When
happens
we
after
work
you
with
sign up?
clients.
Yes, you
Hmm.
are going to be trained in how to become your own business owner.
Hmm.
You pay a fee or you bring in the 10 people and get the fee.
Hmm.
How do you help persons move from a debt burden? Well, listen, what if you only wanted to train it for yourself? You really didn't want to be a business person. You now are empowered. You know the laws, you know the
Yes.
strategies. We
Hmm.
give you a ton load of templates in terms of letters that you can
Hmm.
pull and draw on. You will never again be intimidated. You will never see debt as a burden. You will now see it as a tool.
Yes.
Okay,
That you can use
right.
to help others too.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Next is again working for yourself. How does it
Self.
work for you? Well, once
Wow.
you are certified, you will get your certificate from
Hmm.
UCC.
Yes.
Um, After you pay, you train, you get your certificate. You can then
Hmm.
register your business with
Yes,
the
you can.
company's office.
Hmm.
And then how do we help people move from a debt burden? Well, boom, here is another source of income. Okay.
Both for
Let me
you
stop
and
right.
for the persons that you're
Yes.
helping.
I do not
It's
believe
yes.
that your debt should be the overriding focus because debt is a
Mm-mm.
burden of the past. You made a decision in the past. Maybe
And that you're
you didn't have
moving.
enough information.
What? That's
You
it.
you weren't empowered enough.
Hmm.
Now, a year later, 5 years later, 10 years later, you are more empowered
And more
and
informed.
more informed, and
Hmm.
all of a sudden you can earn more income. So a lot of people don't earn more income because they're heavily burdened by emotions,
That's it. Yes.
right? And they're
Hmm.
unable to let go of the
Hmm.
emotion.
Yeah.
Last but not least, the
Hmm.
UCC affiliate program. How does it work for you? You sign up, you get a link, you get that link approved, and you about 7 days you get the
Yes.
email.
Hmm.
What happens after you sign up when you get your unique referral link? You're going to share that with anyone you come in contact with.
Hmm.
When they use that link to apply, so make sure you're helping them with the application form so that they
Yes.
can see where to put your affiliate
There,
link.
link.
Right.
Hmm.
And this helps two people move from debt. Why? Because
Hmm.
you have just earned $36,000, but the other person didn't have to go to the student loan bureau
Hmm.
because you're guiding them. You are empowered to guide them. They have support. Most of these
Yes.
kids, they're just signing up for class. They don't even know if they need
They
the
don't even
class or
know
not.
that they need it. That's
Exactly.
right. Hmm.
So it's two people getting help because you're supporting the person applying, right? You're going to
Hmm.
talk with them, make sure they take the classes that are in their highest and best interest.
Right.
All right, so boom, we've already had our Facebook users share with us
Share.
what
Yes.
referral
Your
marketing
marketing
is
is.
because guess what? People gonna spend the money anyway.
Anyway.
All
And
right,
of course, so here you are. This is the formal definition. It's
right.
a marketing tactic that makes use of recommendations and word of mouth to grow a business's customer base throughout the networks of its existing customers. So the person who made this definition was right on the money. But referral marketing, Denise, you can move on,
Yes.
is also
It's sticky.
done.
Okay, there you
It's
go.
okay. It can
Yes.
take many forms. Okay. But at its heart, it's a way to get fans to spread the word about your brand. So companies use this a lot. And in other words, referral marketing turns your current customers into your brand advocates. So what are we saying? We're going to show you a video of how this works.
Oh, the video is not. Oh, it's not. It didn't click.
Okay.
Didn't click. Okay.
Okay. Let's see.
Right. Well, you
Okay,
can talk it through.
but we'll talk it through. So what we do is with a word of mouth impression, it drives at least 5 times more sales than a paid impression. So the video was really an interview that Denise and I had done with our UCC partner, in which
Yes.
she shares exactly how you go about signing up. And once you become a referral agent for the UCC, then you are sent your unique link within 7 days. And of course, once you have that link, you are free to share that with your other customers or your friends, or persons in your social circle, your church,
Hmm.
as we have been pointing out. And we are saying that customers who get word of mouth recommendations, they will spend 2 times more and make twice as many referrals themselves. So it means that not only are you helping persons, but you are also going to have them refer. So they are going to do this on your behalf. So just as if you're starting your own business, if that's the option you choose to do, then they will be your own referral
Right.
as well.
So
Mm-hmm.
creating that referral marketer's
Marketing
mindset.
mindset.
It's
So key.
literally,
Mm-hmm.
every day somebody sends me a video.
Ah,
Every day somebody sends me something. And they don't realize they're referring it to me.
of course they are. Yes, they are.
The mindset is that you don't
Mm-hmm.
refer unless you're going to make some money.
No.
And some of us are uncomfortable with that idea, and we
Mm-hmm.
seem to be more comfortable with the pain of not earning because that's what we're used to.
What's our mantra? End
Needless
needless
suffering.
sufferation.
Right. And I can tell you, I'm a woman that I don't mind walking with a partner to different stores, shaking hands and introducing, because I
No, we
don't
don't.
believe in needless suffering. I
Mm-hmm.
believe in building a referral marketer's mindset.
Yes.
Right.
Mm.
So, Jennifer, if you want to take us through this.
Right. So, what mode are you in? At this point in time, are you prepared to be unlocking your potential? So, how are you going to do that? Well, Denise have been hinting at our 90-day plan. You are going to be creating an action. What that action will do, not only is it going to make you have your referral list, but it's also going to be helping you to solve the problems. And remember, we are helping you to get out of your debt while you are solving the problems of someone else. So if you become a
Amen.
referral agent for any of these programs, you are going to be solving the problem for someone else, whether it's that student who signs up for UCC, whether it's that person who comes to us for that counseling, or whether it's you creating a business of your own that is going to solve the problem of someone else who is in debt. And so you will be advising. You will also be identifying barriers, because don't forget, we know there are going to be cases in which you come upon that you might say you get that pushback. It is natural. What
Right.
do we say? We say go for the nose. Okay?
Mm.
That's the mindset that you want to do and to be creating. You can also be co creating. So we do that very well here at Caribbean Credit Repair Association.
Yes.
Denise and I, we
Yes.
do a great partnership. So we are
Yes.
co creating a way of helping you to solve your debt burden. So, guys, if you are looking at all the options, and there is a lot, remember, we're not just talking about our UCC referral. Remember the example she shared? There is also exploring the FX, foreign
Yes.
exchange trading. There is real
Yes.
estate training. There are lots of options for you to explore. There are other reputable companies that you can just refer the link. There was Avon that we spoke about.
Absolutely.
And of course, you can help with the counseling. Remember, if you become your own business and you create that, you are the ones that's going to be doing the counseling that we are doing, and you will then be directing this process. So, what
Absolutely.
mode are you in? What's your mindset? Only you
Absolutely.
can decide.
Right. And we're
That's
stepping
okay.
in. So let's look at the 4 R's of referral marketing.
Yes. Friends, all of us know that it's so important to establish a rapport. That's the first thing. If you want to get into referral marketing, You have to be able to establish a rapport with the persons that you're going to be speaking with, whether they're in your office environment, whether they're in your civic club, whether they're in your church environment, whether you're just walking on the streets and you meet someone, you have to establish that rapport. Once you have established a rapport, then you want to work on building a relationship. Why is that important? Because for every person that you get as a referral, they are going to refer someone else to you. So I tell you about this great opportunity to help you clear your debt. Of course, that person who gets help with their debt burden is going to be telling the next person about this service.
That's
Of
right.
course, what have we been talking about? Reputable, reliable resources. The companies that you are going to partner with, you have to be sure that they are reliable. That's what the UCC offers. That's what you get from the Caribbean Credit Repair Association. These are all reliable resources that you are going to be recommending outside of the other companies that we also partner with, where we spoke about Avon, we talk about Forex trading. And most important, what do you need? You have to ensure retention. What does that mean? Lots of hand holding, the same kind of things that we are doing here for you as mentors in this program. You are going to have to do that to support your clients or your referrals while they are going through this process of eliminating debt. So, anyone that you have referred to the program, it may be a simple follow up call to say, hey, how are things going? Have you sorted that through? Or did you think the counseling was sufficient? What else do you need help with? That's how you ensure retention. So, again, the 4 R's for referral marketing, what are those? Establish rapport, build a relationship, provide reliable resources, and of course, ensure retention. That's how you build
Absolutely.
a referral marketing group.
Okay. Well, we have been talking about a lot. We
Mm-hmm.
want to give you some so you can Google. So Dropbox,
Yes.
Girlfriend Collective,
Mm-hmm.
Critical Path, and Hawker. So, I mean, from cloud storage to eyeglasses, anything
Can be.
can be referral,
Yes.
right? Plan your day. Let me tell you something. Again, I keep, you know, hinting at our
Mm-hmm.
next training program,
Yes.
our next group training. I
Mm-hmm.
want you to think about how you currently use your day,
Yes.
because when, I don't want you to be at a stage where you're in panic and you're
Mm-hmm.
calling us and you need the money now in 2 days, because it's not gonna happen. That's why the 190 to 100-day plan is so
Mm-hmm.
powerful, because if you're doing it on your own or you're working with a partner, it will allow. So, for example, for Jennifer and I can tell you we are brainstorming individually and collectively.
Collectively.
Co-creating
Yep.
what we will be doing from the middle of June,
Mm-hmm.
July, August, and into September. That's a little bit more than 90 days, but we are thinking about it and we'll put pen to paper,
Yes, we do.
because this doesn't happen with you wishing.
Mm-mm.
And this is one of the things I want people to really take away from this training and the whole session. Do not believe it will happen because you signed up. It will happen because you have activated something.
Yes.
Okay, so that's why planning your day is so important,
Important. Yes.
right? You want to ensure customers
Mm-hmm.
have the tools to share. We will go more in depth in that training. We want to offer incentives and we want
Yes.
to provide great customer service. So
Yes.
again, we will be hosting for persons who at the end of the training, the 4 weeks training, come into our group. We will continue our training. So,
Mm-hmm.
ladies and gentlemen, this is not the last you're seeing of us, right?
No. Nope.
So we want you to understand you will get coaching support to earn. If you decide that making money to
Mm-hmm.
get out of debt, to release your debt burden, to
Burden.
rise above whatever embarrassment and shame you feel, to let
Mm.
go of the past. If
Yes.
you want coaching support to earn, we have it here.
For you.
Exactly. We want to work with people who are ready to be credit repair,
Hmm.
credit referral agents, or
Agents.
scale up
Yep.
and become certified.
Yep.
We're ready to work with you. Jennifer, here we go. This is
So, guys, whatever you can do or dream you can, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. And that's a quote from Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. And I am Jennifer Williams Livingston, a certified coach. I do group coaching, one on one, workshops, and presentation. And there's my contact information for all of you. You can contact me individually. But as I say, Denise and I, we are partnering together
that's right.
and
And
representing
again,
TCRA.
ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Think about, a lot of people think about, oh my God, I can't pay for coaching and I can't pay
No,
for this and that.
no,
Listen,
no.
can you stay where you are? That's the question. Because there's what you pay for, and then there's the value of what you get.
Yes.
Because if you decide coaching, so let's say your debt issue is a function of your career, then
Hmm.
boom, Jennifer is a certified career coach. Not just
Coach.
career, but we're picking on career.
Yes, yes.
If you feel that your debt is just debt, then I am
Financial
certified
coach.
financial coach.
Yes, we
You
are.
get both when you work with us. And so
Yes, we do.
therefore, this is something that if your life has dictated a change. Let me just say quickly before we wrap up this call, a lot of
Hmm.
people don't consider, because our society has said, oh, when you turn 60 or 65, you're retired. But what does that mean?
Mm.
In more advanced financial planning, you'll come to understand that retirement goes in three phases. The first 10 years, you pretty much have the same energy level as when you left your regular job. And
Yes.
in that 10 years, the research shows that if you can I'm sorry, not pay, plan two
Hmm.
vacations every year for the next 10 years, that phase of your retirement becomes exciting. Now, even if you don't have the money, you can still plan the vacation
Hmm.
and you can go to the North Pole, you know what I'm saying? Because you're just planning. Now, imagine if you had the referral marketing income to support the plan.
Yes.
Okay, so that's awesome for the first 10 years. Now, the
Hmm.
second 10 years, it is recommended that you do some sort of renovation to your bathroom and kitchen because you're a little older, a little more
Hmm.
frail. So you're
Yes.
going to make the cabinets more accessible. You're going to maybe widen the shower or, make it
Yes.
more comfortable because you want your independence. So you're going to need the money to
Hmm.
renovate your home. So again, imagine referral marketing income because the truth is getting a job at 70
Ah,
is not generally an easy thing, but you can refer people as the internet don't care
there
how
is
old you
no
are.
age limit on doing referral marketing.
Exactly. Then your third phase, which kicks in at 80, 85,
Hmm.
is to make sure you have the budget if you're married or single, to make sure you have the budget for 3 shifts of an 8-hour nurse,
Yes.
right? So that you
So
always
important.
have someone in the house. Because
Hmm.
even if you have a spouse, if you both are similar in age, and even if you're
Hmm.
younger, you don't want the responsibility of
Oh,
that
nope.
kind of care, showering and
Nope.
stuff. That's what a nurse does.
Hmm.
Again, if you build the muscle and you have your own group of clients, your own pathway that we will help you to develop as a referral marketer. Because I don't know about you, but I don't think University of the Commonwealth Caribbean is not going to be around for 30 years. So I can literally build a retirement plan by getting
Around that.
students in the
Of
school.
course. Yes, you
I don't
can.
think in the next 30 years people are not going to have debt challenges. I
They
can
will.
build a career around referring people for debt support.
Hmm.
So, ladies and gentlemen, whether you're at retirement age or not, think about it. You
Yep.
got 30 years to plan for. You can build the muscle now, put in the leg work now, walk
Now.
up and down, make the phone
Hmm.
calls, do the internet plan now, the digital marketing plan now that gives you freedom. So, with that said, I just
Uh-huh.
want to thank you for being on this call. I hope everyone
Thanks.
found it useful and that they will look at, joining us and making this a part of their financial plan so they can come out of debt, have more income, have more freedom.
Yes. And
My name
help
is
others.
and
Help
help
others.
others. My
Yes.
name is Denise Williams. I'm your financial coach. I was joined by Jennifer Williams
Williams
Livingston,
Livingston.
right? Another certified coach, two for the price of one.
Yeah.
We hope we gave you a roadmap that laid out the money. And join us for the next call where we're going to lay out how you do it.
Yes, for
Thank you
sure.
so much. Thank you,
Thank you.
Jennifer.
You're welcome. Thank you, guys.
Bye.